Hi, I'm Myra. Welcome to our Pilates class. We'll be working out together for 1 hour, so let's go ahead and get started on our seat. Go ahead and cross your legs, find a nice long, tall back, and we're going to inhale, lift those arms up. And as we exhale, we're going to place them behind our back, palms facing in. So a deep inhale to elongate the spine. And as we exhale, we're going to round the back into a C curve. And again, we'll inhale, straighten the spine up. Make sure you have a long neck, so press those shoulder blades down your back. And as we exhale, scoop the belly button in, pressing it away behind you as you exhale. And again, inhale, lift up. And then exhale, curve. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, curve. One more inhale, breathing in through the nose. As we exhale, we're going to curve and hold this C shape with our back. So take your inhale here and exhale here. Maybe you can go a little further with that C curve. And this whole time we're maintaining a long neck, just getting a nice stretch in our spine. Breathing in and exhale, press that belly button back. One more, breathe in and out. Good. Inhale up to a long spine. Exhale, let those arms go. Then we're just going to go ahead and cross the other leg in front. We're going to do the same thing. So while we're breathing here in our Pilates breath, we want to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And trying to keep that belly pressed in as we breathe through our rib cage. So inhale up. As you exhale, maybe take the other hand in front, curving that spine. Inhale to a flat back. Feel the shoulder blades pressing down and exhale, curve. Inhale, breathing up. Exhale, really scoop the belly in to start your exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, curving forward and holding there. Breathe in here. As you exhale, find a little more depth, a little more stretch in the spine. Breathing in and out. Keeping a long neck. Inhale and exhale. And inhale up to a flat back. Exhale, let those arms go. Good, we're going to come straight away onto our back, feet planted on the floor, hands by our side. We're going to keep with our Pilates breath with some pelvic tilts. So as we inhale, we're going to plant that low back on the floor, lifting the tailbone up. And then as we exhale, arching the back and letting the tailbone go down. And again, inhale, lift that tailbone, plant the low back. Exhale, arching the back, tailbone goes down. A couple more times, inhale. And exhale, arch. Inhale, lift that tailbone. And exhale, arch. And when we arch the back, still trying to keep our belly button pressing into the spine. Exhale, arch. Inhale. And exhale. One more, breathe in. And out. Good, now find the neutral pelvis. So our tailbone isn't tucking up now, it's flat, but we're finding that connection between our low back and the floor and keeping it right there as we continue. So we're going to take our legs up to tabletop. We're going to inhale our right arm and right leg down, tapping our toe on the floor, and then exhale, lift it up. On to the other side. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Breathing in and out. So we want to keep that belly pressing down into the mat as we let that leg float down. And then in our upper body, we want to keep those ribs knitted together as our arm floats back. We'll do a few more. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Feel your low back imprinted down into the floor. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale here. So lifting the head and chest off the floor. And then lowering it down. And lift. And lower. Exhale, lift. And lower. And lift and hold right here. So when we lift up, we want our eyes to focus about mid-thigh, and we want to think we're going to close the gap between our ribs and our hips, shortening the waist, keeping lots of length between the ears and the shoulders, and go ahead and rest it down. Lower the feet to the floor and hands behind the head, coming into some more simple chest lift, thinking about what we just talked about. So inhale here, exhale, lift ribs to hips. Inhale down. And exhale, lift, keeping those elbows wide open. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Hold it here. Coming a little higher for 8, 7. Really press that belly down. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower. Now we're going to come into a twist, thinking rib to opposite knee, and we're going to lift our knee up as we twist. Inhale here, exhale, twist. And inhale down, exhale to the other side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This time when you lower your head, don't let it go all the way to the floor. So leaving it lifted and twist higher. Inhale, open those elbows, exhale, twist. Breathing in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. Here we go higher for 8, 7. Rib to knee. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Other side. Inhale up. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and good. Lifting our legs up to tabletop and just coming into our upper body twisting only. So inhale here. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Breathing in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Keep the elbows open and out. Long neck. Belly pressing down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Going back to first side and holding. Lifting higher for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Center. Press the belly down. Other side. Lifting for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand to center. Keeping the legs to tabletop. Our head is lowering down. We're going to lower both legs, tapping our toes on the floor. Inhale down. And exhale lift. So when we lower our legs, we're not allowed to let our lower back leave the floor. Inhaling down. And exhale lift. And down. And lift. You can always place your hand on your tummy to get a quick reminder to keep that belly pressing down. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Planting those feet on the floor. We're going to inhale, arms above our head. As As we exhale, we're going to roll all the way up to a seat. So peeling the head, shoulders, chest off the ground. Trying to come up low in one fluid motion. And then inhale here, we're going to stretch the legs out in front of us, coming into some rollback. So go ahead and flex those feet. Inhale, lift up in the waist. Exhale, find that C curve that we started class with, stretching in our cross leg position. And we exhale as we roll down, slow and controlled to the floor. Inhale, reaching the arms above us, ribs stay knitted together. Exhale, lifting back up. Inhale, stretching over the legs, keeping the feet flexed. And breathe in. Exhale, curving back, pressing the belly button behind us. Trying for the most fluid movements that we can get. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, they're returning up. Inhale, reach over those feet. Pressing the belly button back behind us, maintaining a long neck. Exhale, rolling back down. Inhale as the arms lift. We exhale and peel off the floor. And breathing over with that C curve shape in our spine. Exhale back. Inhale, arms lift. And exhale, we breathe back up. This time coming to a flat back. We're going to exhale, dropping back into a flat back. So no C curve in our low back this time. And exhale lift. Exhale back. And then inhale. And again, exhale back. And inhale, lift. And exhale, dropping back. And inhale. Good. This time finding that C curve shape again and going back about halfway and holding there. Breathing in. As you exhale, go 1 inch further. And hold there. Good. Twisting our arms to the side, both arms going up and down. 2. Inhale. Exhale. And 4. Good. Switch sides. Really press that belly in. We go up and down. 2 and 3 and 4. Good. To the center and twist again. Lifting that leg up and down. For 2. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Twist to the other side. Breathing in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale 1 inch back. Inhale. Exhale another inch back. Inhale and exhale. Lower the rest of the way without giving up. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, we peel off the floor. And then finding that flat back again. And then dropping back with our flat back. And lifting up. And back. And lift. And back. And lift. And back. And lift. Keeping that flat back, reach those arms up when we're finding a V shape with our body. You're going to stretch behind our legs. Make sure those shoulder blades are plugged down your back. Breathe in to find more length. As you exhale, fold over those legs. Take a Few breaths here. Trying to find a little more depth on every exhale. Last inhale, and our exhale rolls us up. Find that flat back, arms in front of us. Inhale. Exhale, scoop the belly, go about halfway back. Good, hold it there, and inhale. As you exhale, just 1 inch further and place the palms down, lifting one arm up. Exhale, lower. Other side, inhale, and exhale. Press the belly into the spine. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. And again, try to press those shoulder blades down the back. Breathing in, and out. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, hold it there as you breathe in. Exhale, 1 inch further. And again, inhale. Exhale, 1 more inch. Breathing in and gently lowering down to the floor. Good, inhale, lift those arms. And then exhale, peeling off the ground. And again, finding the V shape with our body. And as we exhale, we lower those hands down. Finding a little more depth. And a few breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, flat back. Arms reaching forward. Breathe in. Exhale, C curve in the spine. Moving halfway back. Hold here. Breathe in. Exhale, 1 inch further and hold. Both arms coming up. Face the palms down. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And out. Keep those shoulders pressing down. And out. Keep the belly scooping in. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 1 inch back. Hold. Breathing in. And lowering down. Good. Staying down on our mat. So now we're going to take our legs to tabletop and glue that spine on the ground. Especially you can feel your low back pressing down to the floor with lots of energy. Good, hands behind the head. Inhale here. So we exhale, lift the head and chest off the floor, stretching one leg out. Inhale and exhale in. Inhale. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend. Inhale and exhale. Check that belly button is pressing down to the mat. Breathing in and out. Elbows are open. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Good. Hold it here. Lower one leg down and switching those legs. Switch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Press that belly down. 7. Open the elbows. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Rest the knees into the chest. Maybe rock it side to side. We're going to come into single leg stretch now. One knee into our chest, one leg strong. Sorry, not one leg into our chest and one leg straight and strong. Go ahead, stretch it out. Lift the head and chest. We pull it in as we exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. Take the belly button down into the spine. 4 more like this. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We're going to slow it down. We go exhale, exhale, inhale to switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale to switch. Lift that chest. Think again, wrists to the hips. And exhale, exhale, inhale to switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale to switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale, rest. Nice deep breath. Good, and stretching everything long. Inhaling, and then as we exhale, peeling off the floor. Finding the length out of the spine in a V shape. As we exhale, go ahead and stretch over the legs. Inhaling there. Exhale, rolling it up. Reaching those arms in front of us as we inhale, we exhale, curving halfway back. Again, placing those palms down, both arms going up as we inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, trying to have a long neck. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Up and down. And up and down. Breathing in here. Exhale, lower, slow and controlled. Good. Take those legs up into your chest. And then we're going to come into double leg stretch. So we'll take our legs to tabletop position, and this is where they'll always come back to. Lift the head and chest off the ground. Implant the spine. We inhale, open the arms and legs. We exhale, circle, and come back to our starting position. Inhale, open. Exhale, circle, and lift. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. We're trying to keep the belly pressing down as we extend the arms and legs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Going slower. Out. 2, 3, 4, and in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Exhale in. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Open. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. We're going to come into scissors. So both legs straight. And lift the head and chest up. We have the exhale, exhale, inhale to switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale to switch. 8 more like this. 8 and 7, 6. Check that those shoulders are pressing down the back. And 2 and 1. Slow motion. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Press the belly down. And last one, legs to the sky. Take the hands behind the head and lower it down, or you can tuck the hands under the hips for a little more ease. Leg lifts and lowers. Again, press that belly into the mat before we start and trying to keep it there the whole time. Lowering down as we inhale, lifting up as we exhale. And again, inhale, lower, and exhale, lift. Try not to let the feet cross the line of the hips when they come up. Exhale, lift. Inhale, and exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. Good, lifting the head and chest off the floor. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. Trying to keep that belly pressing down into the mat. And our legs go out. Inhale. Exhale. Good, lowering one leg down only. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Other side. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in. And out. So just that right leg 4 times up and down. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. 2. And 3. And 4. Other side. Breathe in. And out. 2. Open those elbows. 3. And 4. Back to the first side. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Press the belly button down and imprint that spine. And other side. Inhale. Exhale. 2. And 3. And 4. And rest. Good job. As you rest, make sure we're still taking deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. So we have a few more leg lifts and lowers, and we're going to do them in slow motion. You can keep the head resting down for 2, and then we'll lift it up for 2. So we're going to do 4 of them total. We're also going to open the feet up in flex position to a Pilates V, or first position, heels together, toes out. Here we go, 4 counts down. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lower. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lift. Belly button to spine. Go ahead and lift the chest. Inhale down. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. Last one down. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lift. 2, 3, and 4. Good. That wasn't bad. Let's go ahead and rotate onto our side into a nice straight line to just get into our obliques a little bit more. So we're going to lift just the legs off the mat. Make sure we have a long neck on the ground. Both legs lifting up and down, up and down. Keep the belly tight by pressing the belly button into the spine and thinking of lifting the side waist off the ground and up and down and up and down. Good. Up and hold those legs up, lifting the upper body up and down as the legs stay lifted. And 3. Belly pressing in 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Lower everything down. Everything lifts. 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Lower the upper body. Legs are staying lifted, and we're going to flutter those legs. A nice quick pace, keeping them lifted as high as we can. keeping the belly pressed in. Deep breaths in and out. We'll lift up the head and chest. Those arms or legs are still moving. Two more deep breaths. Lower down, and we're going to rotate onto our stomachs. Resting the forehead on the hands and then bending both legs, kissing the toes together. We're going to lift our knees off the floor, but keep the belly lifting off the ground like we're lying on a block of ice, lifting up and down, up and down, lift and lower, lift, lower. Lift and lower. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. Lift and 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lift the legs straighten. They're at a small V shape and lifting both legs up and down. So really stretch behind the knees so the legs aren't bending when they're lifting up. And again, think you're lifting your belly button off the mat because there's a block of ice under it. We want to protect our back by using the strength in our core. And lift and lower, lift and lower. We have 8 more here. 8 and 7, 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take those feet back in line with the hips. Tuck the hands. And then lifting up into a plank pose in one piece. Good. Holding our plank here. Press the belly button into the spine. Squeeze those glutes. Press the mid back up towards the ceiling. Good. And then rotating into a side plank. Let's go ahead and take the top foot in front. And then as we inhale, stretching up, the arm over the ear. And as we exhale, we're going to drop those hips down as far as is comfortable. Hand by your side. Inhale, lifting. And then exhale down. Really be careful of that supporting shoulder. Maintain a long neck. Keep that shoulder pressing up. So don't let your body shrug into that shoulder. Belly is staying tight. Exhale down. We have 3 more. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in. And out. Here's our last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Back to plank pose. Breathing here. One more breath in. And out. Lower the knees down. And then straighten out the body. So it's enough, like straight as a board. Let those toes untuck. Just coming into some assisted tricep push-ups. So bending the elbows down by the body, dropping the chest. And then exhale, lift. And down. Inhale. And exhale. Nice and slow. Breathing in. And out. and in. And we're going to hold it here. Small pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it up. And then we're just going to go ahead and rotate onto our other side for our oblique work to start us out. So make sure that body is in a nice straight line. We're resting the head down. And we start by lifting both legs off the mat. Here we go. Up and down and up and down. So check in with that belly. See if it's pressing into the spine. The sensation of lifting the side waist off the floor. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Up and down and up and down. Now lift and hold the legs as we lift the upper body. Up and down. 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Lowering everything down. We lift everything up for 1 and 2. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 5. Hold that belly strong. 6, 7 and 8. Good. Lift the legs up, heads down, and then we flutter those legs side by side. Stretch behind the knees so we're working with straight legs, and then check in with that upper body. See if we have a long neck. Is our belly pressing into the spine? Deep inhales and exhales. Breathing in and out. Maybe lift those legs a little higher. Breathing in and out. Then we lift the head and chest up. Keep those legs going. Two more deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And lower. Then shifting onto our stomachs. Then we're resting the forehead and the hands. Take the knees to mat width. And then touching those toes together. Before we start, engage the abs by trying to lift the belly button off the floor. And we lift the knees up. 1 and 2. Using those glute muscles and not our back. And lift. And breathe. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. Inhale. Exhale. 3 and 2 and 1. So just lower those knees down and then let the legs go in a small straddle, lifting both legs up and down, really protecting the back here. Strengthen those abs. And up and down. Take all the attention into the waist. Lift that belly off the mat. We'll do 8 more. 8 and 7, 6. Stretch behind the knees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Maybe wiggle out those hips. Take the feet back to hip width, and then we're pressing up into plank pose in one piece. And then coming into side plank. And then we take the front, the top foot, and we put it in front. So as we inhale, we reach the arm over the head. As we exhale, we're lowering the hips down, but we're strong through the shoulder. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, lower. Breathing in. And out. Constantly trying to keep our shoulders pressing down. And out, so we maintain a long neck. Breathing in. And out. And up. And down. Last two. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Back to plank pose. And then lowering the knees down. Trying to lengthen out the body so it's nice and flat. Coming into our assisted tricep push-ups. And tuck those toes. Inhale down. And exhale, lift. Breathing in. And out. Inhale. And exhale. And breathing in. And out. We go down and we hold. We have 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it back up. Good, and into tabletop position. Tuck the toes. And lifting up just a few inches. We're just stepping those feet back. And back. And then in. Stepping right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. So we want to try to keep the hips as level as possible. And back, and back, and in. Good, hold it there. Knees go down, and up, and down, and up. Just a very small movement, about 2 inches. Lower and lift, lower and lift, lower and lift. Lower and lift. 3 more. Good. And then go ahead and rest the knees down. Take them wide. And then we'll rest in a child's pose. Give those arms and shoulders a rest. And then rolling back into our tabletop. Go ahead and lift those knees up. And then we step back. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left, right, left, and right, and left, and right, and left, right, back, and back. Keep those hips nice and still. Back, back, and in. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Hold, knees lower, and lift. 2, strong waist. 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. This time, lower the knees, keep them under the hips as we walk the hands forward and let the chest drop down. Keep the tailbone pointing towards the sky. And keep taking your deep breaths. And still keeping the belly pressing in towards the spine. Good. And then we're coming into an assisted side plank, so we're on our knee here. We're opening that body up. So lifting that top leg to hip height, we're bringing it forward and back. Breathing out and in. Breathing out. And in. Exhale. Inhale. Keep it going. Make sure that tummy is nice and strong. Try not to let your hips rock back too much here. Keeping our upper body stable. And forward. And back. Go ahead and flex the foot. Continue forward. And back. And forward. And back. Breathing out. And in. And out. And in. Press the shoulder blades down. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good, hand to the sky, lowering our leg. Down and up. 2. And 3. Tummy in 4. Trying to make a straight line, hand to hand. And 6. And 7. And 8. Good, hand back on the waist. Bringing the foot in front of us. Lowering down. And up. 2. 3. Deep breaths. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Good. Let's go ahead and take a pit stop in plank pose. Coming into 3 tricep push-ups. Set that tummy in. We go down and up and down, up and down and up. Good. Lifting the hips to downward facing dog. Getting the weight off our hands and into our feet. Go ahead and walk out those feet if you want to. Keeping our nice deep breaths. Lifting the tailbone to the sky. Good, and then rolling back into plank pose, back into a side plank. This time, taking the bottom leg and stepping it out in front. Just lifting that leg. 8. And 7. 6. 5. 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Good. We're just going to make our way onto our other side in our assisted plank. We'll start with the hand on the waist. Elongate through the spine, press the shoulders down. Lifting the hip up, we bring it forward. 1. Exhale forward and back. Keeping the upper body as still as possible. And 4. 5, check in with that tummy. And 6. And 7. And 8. We flex the foot and continue. 1. And 2. Stay lifted up out of this side. 3. And 4. 4 more. 5. And 6. We have 7. Last one, 8. Leg goes down. Foot is flex and up. 2. And 3. And 4. Check that you have a long neck. 5. Tummy in 6. 7, and 8. Bringing the foot in front of us. And down and up. 2. Press the belly in. 3. And 4. And 5. 6. 7. And 8. Good. And then we're going into plank pose. We have 3 tricep push-ups here. Down we go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Coming into our side plank. This time we take the bottom foot and we take it front. Go ahead and point the toe. Lifting for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Into downward facing dog. Trying to rock most of our weight back into our heels. So this feels like a rest for our arms. A nice deep breath. And then rolling into plank pose. And then coming all the way down onto our side. For a little more inner thigh work, go ahead and plant that foot in front and flex the bottom foot. And we lift it up as high as it can go and down. Lift and lower. 3. Check in with that tummy. 4. And 5. 6. 7. Nice fluid motion. 8. 8 more. 9. And 10. 11. And 12. Breathing. 13. 14. 15. And 16. Rolling over into plank pose. For 3 tricep push-ups. Lift up strong. Here we go. 1. And 2. And 3. Good. Lift the hips to downward facing dog. And then we're going to walk the hands and the feet to meet in the middle of the mat. Feet can be hip width or they can be glued together. Finding a nice stretch behind our legs. And then open up the wide leg stretch. Toes pointing straight in front. Let the head and body drop down. And then as gracefully as you can, making your way back to the other side for our inner thigh work. Planting the foot right in front. Tummy pressing in, and we lift. 1. And 2. 3. 4. 5. Check in with the neck, because it's still long. 8. We have 8 more. 8. And 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Rolling into our plank pose. 3 tricep push-ups. Here we go. 1. And 2. And 3. Lift the hips to downward dog. Walking the hands and feet to the middle of the mat. Dangling here. And then opening it up to a wide leg stretch. And then we'll turn our toes out and heels in, and then come into a wide leg squat. Then let's take our hands inside our knees and thighs, and then lifting the chest up, straightening the arms and pressing those knees open a little bit more. Good, and then stacking our shoulders over our hips, and taking your hands to your heart, and we find small pulses, down, 2, 3. So really actively press those knees back behind us so that we can work our inner thighs. Pretend someone's hands are right there, gently coaxing your knees open. And keep those shoulders right on top of the hips. We'll do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Straight in. Inhale those arms up above the head. Then exhale, open. Turn those toes in front, hands to the waist. Inhale. We exhale, folding forward. Dropping those hands down. Rotate over towards one leg, gently grabbing around the ankle. And then taking those hands all the way over as we pivot the feet. Both toes are pointing to that side of your mat. Stretching with both legs straight. Nice deep breaths. So remember, whichever leg you have in front, we're going to come back into plank. We're going to lift that leg up into a 3-legged downward dog. And as we exhale, we're bringing that leg across. We're just tapping it on the outside. Lift it up. And then as you exhale, tap. Lifting it up. This time we're going to open that opposite arm. And lift. And tap. Good. Hold it there. We have lift the leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Back to downward facing dog. Walking the hands to the feet. Then taking a wide leg stance. Toes out. Heels in. Dropping the hips down. Stacking the shoulders over. We pulse those hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Press the knees open. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stretching over the legs and then over to the other side. And then pivoting the body so both toes are pointing to that side of your mat. Getting a nice stretch. And this is our last thing. Coming in to a 3-legged dog. Lifting up. Exhaling over and tap that foot. Lift it up. And tap the foot. Now as we twist, we open that opposite arm. And up. Twist, we hold it here, and we lift. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, excellent. You've made it. Lock those hands in. Take a deep breath as you inhale. As we exhale, roll it up to finish. Inhale those arms up. And exhale, open. Thanks so much again for taking class with me today. Hopefully I'll see you soon.